Hey everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. And we do a movie review today, and it's title of this film is not to be confused with a 2005 film of the same title, starring Cate Blanchett. The title of this one we're looking at today is a 2020 feature, and it's called Little Fish. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications so you know when these vlogs are coming out. If you like TV, drama reviews, movie reviews, information, vlogs on DVDs that are coming out to buy eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, what's on at the cinema, obviously, been a while, and lots of other different things. Please push that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 700 by the end of February. If you can help me towards that target, that would be fantastic. And you'll also notice some football vlogs as well. I do Manchester City stuff. I'm a big City fan. I do City Past, City Present, City quizzes, lots of different things as well. So if you know anyone who might be interested in that, if you can point them in my direction, or if you're interested yourself, have a flip over and see what I'm doing on there. And there's a couple of links on screen for Facebook and Twitter as well. If you can follow or friend me, I will do check every couple of days and follow and friend everyone back on there. All comments on this film or anything else you want to talk about on film and TV, just leave me a comment, that'd be great. If you haven't got time to leave us a comment, just a little thumbs up is great. It's nice to get views, but it's nice to get thumbs up as well, know you're out there. Right, Little Fish, 101 minutes, science fiction romantic drama. There you go, there's a mouthful. It's not one of these actiony science fiction, those don't be, it's not all set in space. It's quite near to home, this one. It's directed by Chad Hartigan, from a screenplay by Matson Tomlin. Stars Olivia Cooke, who's from Oldham, up my neck of the woods, as Emma. Jack O'Connell, who's from Derbyshire, so obviously not far from me either, really, as Jude. Raul Castillo as Ben, and Socko as Samantha. The film opens in the midst of a global epidemic. Neuroinflammatory affliction, NIA for short, a severe and rapid Alzheimer's-like condition in which people's memories disappear. Couple Jude Williams and Emma Ryerson are grappling with the realities of NIA, interspersed with glimpses from the past as the two meet and their relationship blooms. But as NIA's grip on society tightens, blurring the lines between the past and the present, it becomes more and more difficult to know what's true and what's false. I watched the trailer for this. A good trailer. Watch the trailer. I mean, you do get a feel for the film by watching the trailer. It's it's worth a watch. The trailer. The trailer I give a 7 out of 10. I think it was a very, very good trailer. Rotten Tomatoes. The critics, what are they thinking about the film? Well, Rotten Tomatoes give it a 91% positivity rating, approval rating. That's based on 47 reviews, and there's 43 fresh and only 4 rotten, so that's not bad going. An average rating is 7.3 out of 10, which is quite high. The audience themselves, only 50 scores have been left, but they're averaging 77% positivity as well, so it looks good. Metacritic, the other critic site we look at, sample just 9 critics on here, calculated an average of 70 out of 100 again, which is pretty good, with 8 positive reviews and just 1 mixed. The one mix, I mean, it was 4.2 out of 10, and the scores do range from 4.2 to 9 out of 10, and the 4.2 came from Charles Bramesco of the AV Club. He went on to say the lacklustre Little Fish banks on the automatic pathos of its subject matter, unaware that such delicate material actually requires greater skill and finesse to pull off, now more than ever. Rather than imbuing this unintended commentary with a cathartic charge, its proximity to reality accentuates the air of inauthenticity. Whew, that was a struggle. He didn't like it, but he was the only one. Of the 9 critics, he was the only real negative. Everyone else scored it 6 or more. And one of the higher marks was from Katie Walsh of Chicago Tribune. She gave it 7.5 out of 10 and said, Hartigan has a knack for sensitive human dramas, and while Little Fish takes place in a near future heightened reality, the story is relatable, not only because we're all living through a pandemic ourselves, dealing with grief and loss, and on a scale that ranges from the deeply personal to the impossibly large, but because this kind of loss is also very real. Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, you and me, and what do we think of it? Well, 322 scores and reviews have been left, and it's averaging 6.5 out of 10. So that's not too bad. You know, if it gets anything over 6, it's got to be watchable in my opinion. Some of the comments left, I just only found one negative. I'll just give you the positives first. Someone wrote it was stunning. Someone else said sad but gripping movie. Another one wrote, Little Fish is another lovely movie about a couple trying to keep it up during a pandemic. It's well made and emotional. Someone else, give it a go. A very thought-provoking, well-written, well-directed and most certainly well-acted film. Someone else wrote, a beautifully shot movie. Someone else, a haunting and heartbreaking love story. Another one, and this is an interesting one, which probably sums it up actually, a depressing subject, which it is, but beautifully made and full of heart. And then the negative was just simply not for me, even though she did like a couple of the actors. She just couldn't get into it for whatever reason. Right, Berna, what am I thinking about this? I like Olivia Cooke, I must admit. I think her acting's a little bit up and down at times. I don't think she's the greatest actor. My apologies, but I do like her. I just like her. I enjoy her presence on the screen. I just like, she sort of lightens up the screen for me anyway when I watch it. I do enjoy it. Jack O'Connell, perhaps not as much, but the pairs, this pair's on-screen chemistry sort of really worked for this feature. Sort of carried it through all the time. It's an interesting storyline. Yeah, I mean. We all forget things, of course. I mean, as we get older, I mean, I had a rubbish memory when I was young, but, you know, obviously, it's obviously looking at this side of it. I mean, there's a marathon, I mean, in this film, just to give you an example, a marathon runner who forgets to stop running. Now, that's quite interesting to me, and it was quite interesting to this young lady at the start of the film, but obviously things get more serious. It does get a bit darker. And of course, this was put into production well before COVID, and obviously it's from a short story from 10 years ago, so obviously you can draw the parallels, and it won't be to everyone's taste now. Perhaps you want a little bit of break from it, but it would be a shame because it is very worth a watch. I mean, also add this to any experience most of us have had around dementia with families or friends or whatever. It can be heavy going, but the two sort of leads make this very, very watchable. Not light, but certainly make it sort of more interesting and watchable. As you know, it could be quite depressing, but it's not. Believe me, it's not depressing. Really depressing. Not really. I mean, it makes you think. Obviously, it's a science fiction romance with a bit of an edge, although concentrating most of its 95 run minutes on the two lead characters. There are other little characters that flit in and out. It takes you on their journey basically with a couple of nice little twists. There are flashbacks as well that as the film progresses sort of link things together until quite a clever ending. Yeah, I did like the ending. Is very clever. You'll know what I mean if you watch the film. You know, just quite a clever little ending which makes you think. If you like a good relationship drama set in a world falling apart, that resonates a bit too close to reality at times as it is now, then perhaps this is for you. Yes, I've sold it to you. Yes, it's sad, but it makes you think, and for me anyway, I was entertained by it, and there's entertainment and poignancy in equal measures for me, and I did enjoy it. Right, my little score for this, well, I'm going to be pretty much boring and more and less with the Internet Movie Database. I'm thinking I'm going to go 6.5. It's certainly better than watchable in my eyes. I did enjoy it, but I think the trailer, if you watch the trailer, it'll give you a good idea of what the film is about, and certainly, as I said, the actors did make it, and a lot of people are commenting on the cinematography and the screens. I wasn't as overly impressed as other people, but it was very, very good throughout. But yeah, it is well worth the watch. So I'll go for 6.5 out of 10. The poster, yeah, I've shown a bit of the poster with the two heads. It's a bit boring. It's a bit bland, the poster, to be honest with you. Not my favourite, so I'll give the poster just 5.5 out of 10. So that's 7 for the trailer. The film 6.5. It's say that obviously it's very hard for a film to live up to the trailer, but it almost does. I mean, I perhaps should have done them both the same score, but I did like the trailer, and obviously I did like the film, but not quite as much. But you know, you usually would get the trailer a higher score, actually, because they show some of the best bits, don't they? That's what a trailer's supposed to do. It's supposed to draw you in and make you want to watch the film. Yeah, so the trailer's 7, the film 6.5, and the poster, I wouldn't be that bothered about not having it on my wall at the back there. And poster 5.5 out of 10. Anyway, let me know if you watch this, what you think of it. As I say, don't get confused with the Kate Blanchett if you're looking for stuff on this one. There's a 2005 Kate Blanchett film, which I think was quite good, if I remember rightly. It's a long time ago now. It's 16 years ago as I'm doing this, but yeah, don't be confused with that, because if you put Little Fish in anywhere, if you're looking for trailers and stuff, obviously that one will come up as well. But look for the 2020 version. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. Until we meet again here on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps you flit across and have a look at my Football Citizen channel, it's called. Wherever it is, all I ever ask is please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.